The very funny Joey Avery!
San Francisco, we having fun! Yeah! It's good to be back in the Bay. This is nice. I'm at a weird point. I gotta start making the big decisions in my life. Like, do I want to have kids? And my whole life, I've been like, I want them. All that matters is family. I can't wait to be a father. And now it's like time to do that. And I'm like, who's next on beer pong? Like, I feel like I'm inventing new tasks that I didn't even know I cared about. I'm like, I can't have kids. I've never even been to Nicaragua. Like, I think I'm just putting it off because I'm afraid. Because I am scared. I'm like, what if I have a kid and it's a dud? I don't mean like something's wrong with it. I mean nothing's right with it. You know, it's like, now I'm hanging out with a loser 100% of the time. I'm not getting invited to parties because I'm dragging this fucking narc around with me. I'm not at the barbecue because my kid's casting spells in the backyard. I'm like, dude, I want a cool one, dude. How do you make it cool? I assume it'll be cool. I envision this tiny little baby version of me wearing the cool baby clothes, like tiny Jordans and shit, like goo goo gaga, you know what it is. Like, but that only happens if you're black. And you keep it away from anime. I got this white demon seed. I could roll the dice and get a school shooter. Like, I don't want that. You think I like making that joke? I hate that joke. There are problems in our community we need to address. I don't like the fact that every time I'm turning on the TV, I'm like, all right, don't look like the version of me that never fucked in high school. Ah, there he is. God damn it, Hunter. Enough. Can't shoot kids just because you never shot a load. It's depressing, dude. We need to fix this. I think every parent thinks this. I assume, well, I could just like focus on my kid. You know, like I can make it smart, I can make it cool. And I'm assuming like, oh, it'll be a mix of me and my wife, you know, but that's not how genetics works. Could end up being a mix of her aunt and my uncle, dude. I'm like, oh my God, it's a dwarf and a pedophile? That's not... At least it's a fair fight down there, you know, but that's not... How am I supposed to parent a little rascal like that, just running around raping, you know? Parent him, I can't even catch him. He's all greased up, squeaking through cops' legs. It's a problem. This little Peter Dinklage, Jeffrey Epstein-ass motherfucker. What am I supposed to do? Like, where's he going? Is that his island or Candyland? They're fair questions. I assume I can focus on it, make it study, make it smart. Like, I'll make my kid a doctor, but then it's like... My kid's not gonna be a doctor. I'm not an immigrant. I was born here. You think my child's gonna have that kind of work ethic, dude? There's a 0% chance that entitled little shit is doing extra school. I'm just gonna be like, hey, do what you love. It's gonna be like, I love Coke. I'll be like, are you good at it, sweetheart? Like, start being all suburban and too supportive. Like, he's loved nosebleeds ever since he was a boy. Let him DJ this one EP, dude. He loves it. Technology's obviously cooking our brains. You go on TikTok, you see the amount of stimulation it takes to keep you focused for 5 seconds. And you watch TV with an old person and see the commercials that genuinely work on them. It's literally just like, would you like a coin? They're like, huh? Is it commemorative? I'm like, all right, dude, that is insane. The next commercial's always like, does your dick not work? I'm like, yeah, after that, I'm soft as fuck. I need to go crank in the bathroom just to get my dopamine back to 0. This is insane. Technology is depressing too. I go on my phone, it's all the worst things happening in the world, mixed in with emails I gotta get back to and texts I gotta send. By the time I get an Amber Alert, I'm like, ugh. Good luck, Amber. I don't, enjoy the back of the blue Camry. What? I got 18 notifications. I'm gonna go fight crime right now? Is that what's supposed to happen? I gotta call my mom, email my boss, then track down a Passat on the freeway and fucking ram it into the shoulder? I'm not a crime fighter. You just made me sad. That's the only thing that happened. Now Amber's gone. I'm bummed. Who's happy? Nobody. We're depressed. I don't help myself either. I wake up and I look at my phone immediately. That's not what you're supposed to do. I know how you're supposed to start the day, dude. I've seen the clips of the podcasts that I don't listen to. I know you're supposed to wake up at 2 a.m. and fucking stare at the sun for an hour and a half and stand on your tiptoes and breathe through your nose and think about not thinking and slam your face into a bowl of premium water. Dude, I know what you're supposed to do. I just don't do it. I wake up, I look at my phone, and it's like, a bomb hit a school. I'm like, okay, time to get the day rolling, dude. Like, that's, better bust out the gratitude journal. That's crazy. How are you supposed to have a good, productive day after that? And as an American, too, I have to look at it and be like, God damn, did I pay for that? And I did. I always did. I didn't mean to. I don't know why I did. But we spend a lot on that, dude. We spend a lot on defense. Or offense. Honestly, we haven't had a home game in years. Dude, I gotta... At some point, I'm like, I'm paying for the bats and balls. I want to see the fellas play. They did score 2 on us in 01, but... Don't forget, dude. That's why we had to change up our defense. Now I'm shoeless at the airport, like, oh yeah, fuckface? You gonna score on me? Nice fucking try, Ahmed. Or whatever your name is. Or whatever your name is. I'm not being racist. I'm being nationalist, if anything. Because it is fair to say that all the hijackers on 9/11 were from Saudi Arabia. Don't let the fact that we destroyed 2 entirely different nations distract you, because that's how we get you, all right? Like, that's... I'm just bringing it up because I just learned that. I honestly didn't know. I didn't know. I had no idea they were all from Saudi Arabia until the Saudis started this live golf league and started fucking with the PGA, and then I was like, I'm sorry. What the fuck's going on over here, dude? You can bonesaw a journalist, but if you touch the Masters, I'm on your ass, fuckface. All right? I got lines in the sand, yours or mine, brother. All right? We got problems. I was thinking about it, though, and I think it does kind of make sense. I think as a country, we just spend on the military the same way that I spend whenever I'm at a bar. Because all week I'm at the house, I'm like, I can't afford to eat out, I gotta save a nickel, and I'm chopping celery and shit, trying to make marginal gains, and that's how we treat, like, teachers and healthcare and roads and all that fucking gay shit, and then second a war starts popping off, we're just like, oh, fuck it, who wants another round? I'm buying. Shots. Everybody! And then we wake up the next morning, we're like, no. I think everyone's mad at me. And they are. They're mad. But I identify with that. That's how I like to go out and have a great time and then wake up and be like, I've ruined my life. That's just how I like to do the weekend, dude. That's just my thing. I never have either. It's just a vibe. Like, I'll go out and apologize. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Took the restrictor plate off last night. My bad. People are like, dude, you're fine. You just fell asleep in the Uber. I'm like, no. Run it back. I don't like... I think there's a post-drinking narcissism that sets in, because I'm just lying in bed being like, I'm loud, I'm annoying, everyone's thinking about me. Not realizing all my friends are lying in bed going, I'm loud, I'm annoying, everyone's thinking about me. And we're not thinking about shit till someone sends a text like, brunch cocktails, and it's like, we're fucking back. We're back. So yeah, drinking's good for you. No, it's bad. It's definitely bad for you, but it's fun though. It is a nice time. I feel like there's something about things that shorten your life that increase the vibe. You know, like I've never been hugging one of my friends and been like, dude, I've always known you, but after that kale shake, we're fucking brothers now, dude. Like, you finally opened up. We're on the same page. I understand you. I feel like sobriety is gaining popularity, though, and I think that's cool. But people always try to get you into it by telling their drinking tales, and they're supposed to get you to want to stop. But they always get me to want to start. I saw one the other day. This guy's like, my life was a living hell. I used to wake up every morning, grab a bottle, rip shots, grab a bag, blast lines, call up some girls, have a threesome. I'm like, yeah. Like, what? That's awesome, dude. That's a morning routine. Are you kidding me? That sounds sick. And they always are like, you wouldn't know it because I was making $900,000 a year. I'm like, how much fucking money? Who's your dealer, dude? Where do you get that cocaine? I wake up with a tummy ache. I'm like, close the drapes. Like, how are you doing all that? But no, sobriety is cool. I have friends who are sober, and I always support it, right up until they start trying to involve me in their weird, like, sober side quests. They have too much free time. They're getting up to some youth group ass activities, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It's always like, hey, you want to play a card game we invented with our friends from Frisbee Golf? I'm like, yeah, I'm not fucking doing that, dude. That's insane. Have fun, Pastor Steve. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that at all. But yeah, sometimes you gotta drink. You don't, but you know, I do. Sometimes I had a holiday season where I had to drink. Like a lot, like I had to, you know, like I didn't have a choice. I had a unique one, right? Because like I always go home, I spend the holidays with my parents. They're in their 70s. They've been together 4+ decades, so we have our traditions. I go back with my brother, and this year what we did is we changed the traditions up a bit. What we did this year was 3 days before Thanksgiving, my mom told my dad she wanted to get a divorce. Yeah, and then we did the holiday season exactly the same. Do you know how much alcohol that requires to hit those same traditions with joy, dude? My brother and I are just hammering eggnog like, jingle bells, what the fuck? It was the most authentic Thanksgiving I've ever had. My parents were like, this is a peaceful feast. I was like, no, it's not. You guys are at war, and one of you is trying to take where the other one lives. And that's Thanksgiving. That is hit it with a traditional throwback celly. We had a nice... I am proud of my parents, though. Like they've fought for a long time, but they stayed together for the house. That's a beautiful thing. The family, everyone's like, we stay together for the family. The family's a depreciating asset. A house? Bay Area real estate? A house? They got paid more per fight than most UFC fighters, all right? That was a brilliant play by them. We just had a big year this year because my dad had a heart attack this year, and then he had a stroke. And then my mom was trying to help out with some like financial stuff, so she started going through his phone. Turns out he'd been stroking for a while. Yeah. Not in the golf sense, but yes, in the Tiger Woods sense. So It's their thing. Like, honestly, like, I love them both. I'm even on it. They're my parents. It's, whatever. I view it evenly. Because honestly, it's like, on the one hand, did she find out he'd been with another woman for 2+ decades? Yes. On the other hand, is she being kind of fucking annoying about it? Also, yes, so... I'm going to say that evens out. If you're going to be a bitch about it, I'm with Dad. I'm kidding. She's obviously right. She just keeps bringing it up, and it's ruining Christmas. Fuck. No, I'm kidding. She's definitely right. But I feel like we do punish the person who's right in society a lot because they keep bringing it up. We have all these people that are like, we might be like ruining the planet, and we're like, shut up, nerd. And then someone comes around in a cowboy hat and is like, he's gay, vote for me. And we're like, I have to. And then that person runs the country, and that's just how we roll. It's been fun to watch them, deal with it in different ways, because they have different approaches. Like, my mom likes to communicate, like, a lot. Like, a lot. Details, a lot. Like, hey, how was your day? Jesus! And then my dad's plan is to pretend it never happened and then die. So... competing strategies. We'll see who wins in the end. I don't know. I have both of their genetics. I support both. So we'll see. I tried to talk to my dad about it. I was like, dude, we got to discuss this. It's like a big thing. And he was like, that's not an appropriate lunchtime conversation. And I said, what? This is when are we defending lunch? This is the least important meal of the day. That's a crazy deflection. And then he was like, I had a stroke this year. I can't process complex topics, which I'd been talking to him about batting averages in the MLB for the last hour. But I was like, hey, big year, for sure. I'll let you have it. Till 4 minutes later, he's going through his phone. He just wants to change the topic. And he's like, you seen this trans chick playing for the local volleyball team? I was like, huh? That's your pivot? That's your comfort food conversation right now? That's your I can't handle complex topics. Let's just do trans participation in women's sports? It's an unreal pivot. I was like, that's not going to work. You're not going to distract me. We need to talk about this. And then he told me the story that he was reading, and we talked about that for 3 hours. And we have not discussed the divorce since. It's an incredibly effective topic if you want to distract people from other issues. And it is an interesting story, because San Jose State women's volleyball had a player this year who they found out might not have been born a girl. And the reason they found that out is because one of the other girls on the team found out and then told everybody, which I think is some real fucking woman behavior, to be honest with you. Oh no, did you have an unfair competitive advantage? Yeah, shut the fuck up about it. What? You have a little extra bounce on your side of the net? That's between you and God, homie. You gotta let that ride. That's bad coaching, dude. I'm sorry. Coaches need to get everybody on the same page. Coaches need to be like, we're leaving politics at the door, dude. We can't fight about this. I'm sorry, Bill Belichick would have never let this shit slide, dude. Like, Bill Belichick could field a team of all men for a women's volleyball tournament. They'd be like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. There are no deflated balls on this side of the net. Although knowing what we know about Bill Belichick, I don't know if I'd trust him to coach a women's volleyball tournament, given how easily he gets dominated by young women. I realize for some people it's like a God issue, though, because some people are like, well, God says that a man could never become a woman. I'm personally grateful that God had the courage to send this former man to this woman's team to teach these bitches what winning is all about. It's about sacrifice, baby. Oh, are you uncomfortable in the shower? This lady chopped her dick off to win a Mountain West title. That's your captain, fuckface. That's what it's all about. You look up to her. So yeah, I guess that joke's about male communication. I don't know, actually. That might have been how they caught her. She was up in the shower telling stories that got to the point. I had to get one in, dude. I'm kidding, ladies. It's not like guys are better at communicating. We're not great at it. I went out golfing with a friend of mine around the same like holiday season, and I love golfing, but like it's not where we go to like share. You know, we're out there to smash balls, dude. We're out there to have a good time. My wife will always get mad at me because I'll come back and she'll be like, "Oh my God, you golfed with Doug. How's his wife? How's the baby? How's his job?" I'm like, I have no idea. She's like, "You were together for 8 hours. What'd you talk about?" I'm like, "The wind, dude. We discussed the wind." That's 8 miles per hour in your face. You got to club up, dog. That's me saying I love you. All right, that's how I. So I'm out golfing with my friend. We tee off. We get in the cart, and he's like, "Hey, I just want to rip the Band-Aid off right now. I have horrible news. Me and my wife are getting a divorce." And I was like, "Dude, I'm so sorry, but I have good news. This is a par 5. Dog left, long hole. My parents are also getting a divorce. We could knock out both these stories in one hole. Holes 2 through 18, we can lock back in, dude. Wind, grass. We could have a Buddhist experience out there, raking them little rock gardens in the sand trap, dude. We can have a nice time while getting blackout drunk and watching Red Zone on my phone." But he was like, "Dude, I don't know how to communicate this to the boys. Like, do you think it'd be appropriate for me to hit up the fantasy football group chat?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know if that's a safe space for that sort of conversation. The fantasy chat is a safe space for mild homophobia. Like, that's what you do. If you come in with, 'Hey, me and my wife are gonna get divorced,' someone's gonna be like, 'Nice, plenty more time for you to suck all those dicks.' Am I right, brother?" I'm like, plus, I'm not qualified to answer this. He's like, "Why? Because you're not a therapist?" I'm like, "No, because I'm not the commissioner, dude. There's a chain of command. This isn't in the bylaws. You got to run this up the flagpole." I'm embarrassed you asked. A couple weeks go by, nothing's happened. I'm like, he needs to let the boys in. Finally, I see the fantasy chat go off. It's his name. He's letting everybody know. And I open my phone. And I'm like, finally, he did it. And I read the text, and he's just like, "Y'all boys seen this trans chick playing for the local volleyball team?" I was like, nature is healing, dude. That means he wants to open up. It's the first step. It is hard to communicate heavy, tragic things using all the channels that we use for all of our other bullshit. I feel like I was on Instagram the other day. You know, I was working. I was like, I deserve a break. I want to do something that gives me worse mental health. So I hopped on. I was having a scroll. I was having a nice scroll though. You know, like a good one. I was like lying on the bed, feet in the air. You know, like giggling. Hey, that's Finny. You know. You know how all of you found out about me, and I'm just trying to enjoy a light, leisurely scroll, and then I see this very heavy message. My friend's announcing that his dad passed away, and I'm not a monster. I locked in, you know. I was like, oh, full scroll, whole carousel, you know. But I don't know how to interact with it, because you can't be like, "My dad died." I'm like, "I like that." Like, I can't do that. So then I go to leave a comment, but I look, and like, all the good comments are gone. Like, all the sympathy bangers are spoken for, you know. Fucking heaven gained another one, you know. Bird, all that shit. Gone, dude. There were none left. Hey, if you need anything, knowing he's not gonna go to an Instagram comment to ask for help, you sick fuck, you know what you do. So now I'm working with ChatGPT trying to compose some fresh missive for the grief lexicon. I'm not... Okay, now I've been gone from work for an hour trying to work with the machine on some sort of way for my friend to grieve. That's not what you're supposed to do. So it's like, I'll come back to this. So I scroll down. Next thing I see is some girl just shaking her tits. And I'm like, that's not what's supposed to be next. It's the last thing his dad ever liked. I'm like, all right. It's getting weirder now, too, because now mixed in with everything else is like AI videos. And it's getting bizarre. Everyone has different concerns about AI. I follow this one guy who tweets about politics, and his whole thing was like, oh, it's biased. it's these Silicon Valley tech companies. Like, they say it'll let you do whatever, but really they put restrictions on it. He's like, I tried to get AI to say the N-word, and it wouldn't do it. I was like, bad example. Don't do that. It's insane. I was like, what was the prompt? Usually you gotta feed something into the machine. What was this guy like? Okay, computer, today you are Morgan Wallen after some beers. Go! Grandpa, dinner, one time. Hit it! You know. Okay, computer, I just cut you off in traffic. Proceed. I don't know what they did, but I don't support it. I can tell you that. Something recently that I saw that actually did scare me was like, it's gonna be able to mimic you. So it'll be able to like FaceTime people with your face, your voice, call up your family, be like, send me money. That's horrifying. I was talking to my family, I was like, yo, we gotta come up with a safe word or something. Problem is, there's only one word AI won't say. Puts me in a bit of a natural disadvantage. You know, like I may have the Morgan Wallen haircut, dude, but I don't have the gumption to just start letting ends fly like a Filipino at a barbershop, dude. I'm not doing that. My dad's like, oh, fucking do it. I'm like, don't be a hero. I think my real concern with it is like, I feel like AI is like any form of technology. Like, some people will figure it out, they'll become billionaires. Other people will lose their jobs. Country will keep getting more divided and weirder. And I never used to care about that shit. I'd be like, be a billionaire, get your money, I don't care. But now billionaires are doing weird shit. It's starting to piss me off. Just dunking in my face in ways I don't appreciate. They're just like, oh, we're just gonna make a rocket and send women to space. I'm like, what? Says, when are we sending people to space by group, dude? That's insane. Women, who else gets to go? Do we get Asian Space Day? Do we get Mexican Space Day? Although, honestly, Mexicans, if I would wait till a different administration. I might not go right now. Trump would be like, leave them. They're aliens. They love space. They say the moon is made of queso. They love the moon. They want to come back. We say, no se puede. I just hold off on it for a bit. I think that's fair. Plus, also, rich people are getting all jacked now, and I fucking hate that, dude. Like, I don't know. When did the rich start aging in reverse? That started piss. Dude, Elon has a proceeding hairline. He was back here in 95. He's here right now. Every time he looks at a woman, he just impregnates her, then he names it a number. I'm like, how much money do you have to be like, 73. All right. 84, all right. It's very odd behavior. It's not what you're saying. Even Mark Zuckerberg is shredded now. What? Mark fucking Zuckerberg, dude, has an 8-pack with cum gutters. I'm sorry, you're a fucking nerd! All right? You're supposed to stay inside and communicate with the machines like God intended. Don't be out here all tan and fuckable. I'm like, I don't want to fuck this guy or fight him, dude. I don't know what's going on with Zuck. I don't like it. They're doing all sorts of weird shit trying to prove they're ethical. He's like, oh, I slaughter goats now in my backyard. I'm like, that makes me afraid. That's supposed to make me feel good. This dude has all my data and a thirst to kill. We're in trouble. I blame everybody because the left was like, eat the rich. I'm like, well, you scared them. Now they're preparing for battle. They're gonna have all the rockets and all the abs? That's not... Rich people used to be fat, dude. We had an agreement. A rich dude back in the day was just a fat fuck in a 3-piece suit. Like, I invented a steam train, you know? Just drinking wine and eating duck for breakfast, handing out taffy to a young crippled boy like, Papa too, like that. We had a society, dude. They were showing off. They're like, I don't have to work anymore. Now they're all starting podcasts about kettlebells. I want to die, dude. I don't understand what is happening. Although I'm pretty sure they're just on testosterone. Honestly, I think they just got fun doctors, dude. I'm jealous. My doctor sucks ass. I went to my doctor the other day. He's like, you have high cholesterol. I'm like, you're a fucking virgin, dude. Fuck you. Get out of my face, dude. He's like, eat fish. I'm like, touch a woman, dude. Fuck you. I'm an American. You think I came here for advice? I came here for drugs, dude. I want some new chemicals to combat the chemicals already in my system from the food supply. Give me that Ozempic and make me hot, dude. It would be a fun time to be a doctor, just injecting people with experimental chemicals, and they're like, you're great at your job, and you're like, awesome. Get over here, fatty. Come on. You know, like, just Ozempifying everyone with experimental drugs that were made for something else. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. The side effects for it are like depression and suicide, which feels extreme. It's also kind of a cruel way to get to that state. Like, imagine your whole life, maybe you're a little overweight, you just really, for some reason, care about abs and being hot, and you're like, all right, I don't want these abs, I want to be skinny, and you take the Ozempic and you work out, you finally get there, and you're like, fuck yeah, I made it. And then you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, that didn't fix it, you know? I'd kill myself too. That's a cruel way to do it. That's not very nice. You're not supposed to do Ozempic. You're just supposed to take a stack of 47 different vitamins and supplements every day that I sell on my website. As a comedian, I have to sell supplements. And I will. I like the supplement guys, dude. I'm talking shit, but they're kind of fun. I like those guys that are just on Instagram ads all the time, wandering around like wet and out of breath, pretending they've uncovered some secret. Like, all right, guys, I talked to 12 Navy SEALs and 9 Native chiefs about why they only drink moose cum every morning. I'm always like, dude, no one does that. And then I hear it from 4 other sources, and I'm like, but, you know, where do you even get moose cum from? Like, where do I get the cum? Like, I live in New York City. I'm supposed to slow stroke this beast in my 1-bedroom apartment, dude? I'm gonna get tennis elbow just cranking a steed in my living room. Just, like, how? Where do you get the cum? Like, thank God they always sell it in pill form, though. Thank God, dude. Thank God. They have a 20% promo code, which thank God. And now I can get my moose cum in pill form like a classy lady instead of sucking it down from the source like the village slut. And I appreciate them. I appreciate them for that, and I thank them for their service. There's weird science out there now. My friend called me. He's like, you got to get your testosterone checked. I was like, you sure about that, dude? He was like, well, you have to. There's tiny plastics in the air. I don't know. There's all these tiny plastics fucking everyone's dick up. I don't really know what the science is. But he was like, a lot of people's hormones are screwed up. And I was like, I think I'm fine. And he was like, well, if they test you and it's low, they'll give you stuff, and then you'll get jacked like super easy. And I was like, I will get tested today. And I did, dude. I went out. I had a nice time, dude. I was fired up. I was waiting by the phone, you know. They called me, like, we have good news. I was like, yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet. And then they're like, you're healthy. And I was like, fuck, dude, that's not what I wanted. I was depressed. I went out, I bought a pint of Haagen-Dazs. I watched Sex and the City, and I cried. I called them back. I was like, y'all better test my testosterone. Again! Like, I'm a lady, and I'm sad, and I want my drugs. My other friend called me and was like, you got to take the Adderall test. And I was like, yeah, I'll do that. You don't gotta convince me of that, dude. I'm a millennial. You think I just got through college? Come on, bro. I was born listening to an iPod, dude. You think I'm gonna raw dog reading? Give me that meth. Let's cook, dude. It's fun, dude. Doing Adderall when you don't have ADD is awesome, dude. It is fun until it turns you into a gremlin, and that's not great. But for a while there, it's pretty fun. Like, I can't recommend it, but I can't recommend it enough. I just remember all semester I'd be like, I hate chemistry. I don't understand it. It sucks. And then I'd have to cram for the final, so I'd take an Adderall and I'd be like, science is the foundation of life. Dude, I start drawing double helixes and shit, walking around in a lab coat, drinking out of a beaker, like, well, students. Pill Nye has entered the chat. Pill! It was a nice time. The problem is, you forget. You're on meth. You don't want to forget when you're on meth. You want to stay locked in to remembering that. Otherwise, you get distracted very easily. Because I would go to the bathroom, I'd like go to pee real quick, and then I'd touch my dick. I'd be like, hold up. Next thing I know, I'm Adderall focused on that. All of a sudden, I'm on page 98 of Pornhub, like, I'm gonna finish the website today. Like, I need to finish the whole goddamn thing. No compilations, full videos, let's go! Teacher's like, did you learn anything? I'm like, yeah, I learned a lot. I learned bad things. I learned too many things. We need to stop having fetishes, too many fetishes. So I go in to take the Adderall test, and I knew I didn't have it. Like, I have ADD in the way that, like, we all do. But not in the way that, like, it is a thing. So I kind of overcompensated. They were like, sir, do you ever have trouble focusing? And I was like, what? They were like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, all right, that's fine. Tip of the cap to you, professor. Science is the foundation of life. You can't be cranking on Addy. It's too much. There are too many fetishes. I think we've had enough. I feel like there's enough. There's enough things to do. We don't need to keep adding to this pile. I feel like I might be lashing out. I'm kind of jealous. I'll let y'all in on my big fetish is being lucky enough to be inside a vagina. That still fires me up, dude. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, just fucking happy to be here, coach. I'll do whatever the team needs. I'll come off the bench. I watch film. I grind tape. You know, I wish I had some weird shit, dude. I feel like it'd be fun to be that guy just wandering around with demands, you know? Just like, hey, I need you to... I need you to pour milk in my belly button. That's a weird guy, but no one's coming harder than that guy. Just lying there covered in half and half, fingering his belly button, going, oh yeah, moo. Oh. Call me Mr. Bovine. Like, bring Mr. Bovine out to the pasture. My boy's getting buckets, dude. Like, that's a nice life. Or like furries. Weirdos. Sick creeps, we can agree. But they're having a nice time. They go to a baseball game, they see the mascot, they're like, Philly fanatic looking thick, boy. Where you going with your green ass? Like, they're having fun. Sick creeps. Are they animals? Put them down. But they're having a nice time. I'm kind of jealous. Because my friends will text me, I brought home a brunette. I'm like, I'm in my 30s. You think I care about hair color, you fucking weirdo? If you text me, I brought home a squirrel, I'll be like, let's discuss. Would you fuck on top of a telephone pole? Like, what? If you nut in her mouth, does she hide it in a field? Come back to it later? They're reasonable questions I want to know the answer to. I do think we've gone a little far with the whole, like, commodifying sex thing. Like, putting money on it was weird. Like, the whole OnlyFans thing has gotten out of hand. On the one hand, I'm happy people in the adult industry are getting paid directly. I think that's nice. On the other hand, I'll see these articles that are like, so-and-so made $30 million on OnlyFans last month. And I'm like, that's too much money for that job. That's too much. That's destabilizing the economy, dude. We can't make that a smart financial decision. There are like attractive, smart, intelligent, young people, girls, leaving college right now, being like, should I get an internship at a Fortune 500 or show some hole online and get a Lambo? Like, that's a smart fiscal decision to just spread them open. Like, it's not lean in, it's open up. I'm just saying, I don't think we should be paying LeBron James prices for Dwight Howard activities. I don't think that's controversial. It also preys on loneliness, because there's all sorts of like lonely people, dudes, living at home in their mom's basement, like thirsting for human connection, you know, and they'll get a message from these creators, because the way these apps work, I've been told, is you can message these guys directly, okay? And so now you have a guy sitting in his mom's basement who's never talked to a hot girl in his life, getting a message, a notification to his phone from a 10 that's like, hey, baby, I've missed you. How have you been? And this guy's like, oh my God, Scarlett, hello! Like, flips his boner into his waistband immediately, gets out the credit card. She's like, look at my pussy. And he's like, $60, $70. And these guys don't realize that the girls are outsourcing it. So most of these guys are just sexting other guys in Bangladesh. We're just like, do you want to see me squirt, daddy? It's like, oh! That's not right at all. Well, you're feeling spicy today, Scarlett. Well, I have had some Vindaloo. It's like, no! It's not fair. And I don't want to get between anybody and their money. Like, you make your money. I get opportunities for shit all the time. I get messages, I get DMs from all sorts of men. And they ask me strange things, and they're like, I'm sure you wouldn't do this, but, you know, it's always something odd, and they're very apologetic, and they're like, is there any chance you'd be willing to, like, fill your mouth up with yogurt and say my name? I'm always like, you, dude, no. And then they're like, I'll give you 10 grand, and I'm like, I'm kidding. I've never done that, but there is a price. There's 100% a price. 10 grand right now. I'll do it after the show. You seem like you're into it, sir. Yeah. He was like, oh, really? Yeah. What's your name, dude?
Keaton.
Keaton. Yeah, the fuck it is, dude. You look like you just got off a chairlift right now.
I was in Vegas this morning.
You were in Vegas this morning?
Bachelor party for 10 hours.
A bachelor party? Okay, a 10-hour bachelor party?
Well, I was only there for 10 hours. Flew in it, landed at midnight, and then left at a 9 a.m. flight.
Oh, the no hotel Vegas move.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah, Keaton.
Prime room.
Yeah, dude. Just kills a hooker and leaves the full Keaton experience. My dad's a lawyer. We should be fine. Straight to Vail. That is awesome, though. Did you hit a strippy last night? What'd the boys do?
I don't know if I should be sharing this, but we had...
Share it, dude. There's no cameras.
We had a villa at the Bellagio, and we brought the strip club to us. And yeah, I mean,
you got the strip club just to you?
There was when I walked in, there was a monkey, midgets boxing. I swear to God, a stripper pole, like an inflatable pool filled with KY jelly, like all the works.
Holy shit, I didn't know we were still doing that. So, just so you guys know, because we're in San Francisco, the entire San Francisco crowd is going, can you say midgets? Meanwhile, they're prize fighting in Vegas for one rich dude's bachelor party with a monkey. That is unreal, dude. Keaton energy, for sure. Holy hedge fund. Now, is the bachelor rich or is it his papa?
Yeah,
His
both.
Both.
Yeah,
That's Gavin
trust
Newsom. So we're actually gonna allow midgets to fight. So that's one of the things. What did his dad do?
I can't disclose. Like,
You can't disclose that. Fair.
it's high enough profile that like.
It's high enough profile. I mean, that makes sense. Renting out a whole strip club. Now, when you rent out the strip club, are you still paying for like private rooms and things, or do they comp everything?
I wasn't involved in any of it.
Okay, Keaton. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just had a couple of screwdrivers and hung out. Placed a couple of wagers on the fights. I was really there for the athletics. I'm a big fan of small boxing.
But yeah, there were guys going back to back rooms.
There were guys going back to the
So they're
bed.
like bedrooms in the building.
Bedrooms. Okay, so we're just okay. Fuck yeah. Okay.
It's the best room in Vegas.
Okay. What? I'm not. Don't tell me anything that's gonna hurt you here. But like, what is the dad in like tech or finance?
Or
third.
loosely tacked venture capital.
Loosely tech, venture capital. Okay. Fuck yeah, dude. How old is Mark Andreessen's son? Yeah, dude. Wow. The new. This is my favorite thing, because money was always concentrated in like finance, and then tech came in and they're like, actually our programs are here to like change the world. We really want to make the world a better place. And then we've created this. And now midgets finally have a place to box. That's a beautiful thing. Just a tiny little ring, which is, I'm sure, not what his wife received. Are you two together? Just besties? Okay, nice. Just denimed up in the front row. You look like an advertisement for lesbians. You got my haircut, okay, and an outfit I would wear, both of them. You showed my picture to your haircut? Yes! Yes! I am the world's #1 lesbian influence here. You fucking heard it here first. Where the fuck is my Subaru sponsorship? Now! Sponsor my ass! Fuck yeah, dude. Give me a Yelp sponsorship. We eat out every night. Yes! That is awesome, dude. Fuck yeah, besties. Did you ever take it out for a ride or no? No. I respect that. I feel like lesbians are able to have that, and gay guys are like, well, we fucked, but it wasn't like... It wasn't gay, dude. We just had... he just needed to come, dude. You gotta let him get it out. You can't have all that energy walking around. It gets dangerous out here. I'll tell you one more story, then I gotta get out. I had a crazy experience. I had to drive around town with a pocket full of cum. Thank you. That's my time tonight. No, it sounds crazier than it is, because my wife and I want to have kids, but we're not sure we're ready yet. And her company has all sorts of good benefits, like freezing kids till we get back from Nicaragua. I don't know. I don't really understand how it works. So like, you bring in some jizz and some eggs, we'll pop it in the fridge for a while. You can heat it up later. It's like a DiGiorno baby, as I understand it. I don't really know. It's a nice perk, though. Everyone's like, it's very nice they do that because it's a very expensive procedure. And I do think it's nice, but I also think they ran the numbers and were like, let's keep these bitches at work. There's no real benevolence in this industry. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, it's a crazy experience. You get a call from someone who's like, "You willing to come into a cup?" And I'm like, "God? Like, what?" Yes. This is the greatest chore anyone's ever asked me to do. I'm not trying to make the bed, but you want me to rope a load into a mason jar? I got you, dog. But then they hit you with all these rules. They're like, you got to do it 15 minutes before the appointment, and then you got to keep it body temp to keep the jizz alive. So next thing I know, I'm driving through the city with a jar full of cum in my pocket going, I need to not get pulled over right now. I can't have the cops being like, "What's that in your pocket?" I'm like, "Hide the evidence." What? That's bullshit, man. You gonna make these ladies do something you're not brave enough to do? We used to get off the boats at Normandy. So anyway, I go into the appointment. I'm on time. I'm excited. I got my bag with my jar with my cum. I'm like, 2:30 for Mr. Avery. I hand it over to the lady. Way less fanfare than usual. Generally, when I present my seed to a woman, I have a beautiful ritual that I like to undergo. A sacred song and dance I do that is tribal, ancient, beautiful. This lovely thing that I do where I go... and then fall asleep immediately. This lady cut me short to ask me the dumbest question ever. She's like, "Sir!" I was like, "Bah!" She knocked me clean out of REM sleep. She was like, "Sir, can you verify this is 100% your own semen?" I was like, "What?" All the tests I've cheated on in my life. You think I'm cheating on the coming test, motherfucker? I got this exam. I've been training. I remember when I was a young boy, I learned how to turn Safe Search off Google. I would just type boobs into the image search bar, look at photos of Pamela Anderson, and just touch my dick in weird and new experimental ways. I watched girls finger each other. I started whipping my dong around like it was the world's largest clit. I was raised by wolves. I didn't know what I was doing. So I'm talking to the coming lady. And I'm like, "Hey, what's the purpose of doing this? Like, I feel like I have a lot of good years of blasting ropes in my future." And she was like, "Sir, while it is scientifically true that you have a lot of good years of blasting ropes in your future, the problem is the older you get, there's just a higher chance that your kid could end up a little..." That's what she said, okay? That is what she said. I am paraphrasing a little bit. She was like, "Hey, higher chance your kid's gonna be in the Olympics. Lower chance it's the Olympics you want." I said, "That's very presumptuous of you, ma'am. You don't know anything about me. I don't care what my kid is as long as it's not a loser. I just want dubs, dude. I want wins. I want wins." I really believe that. You can't control what sort of kid you get. If I get a kid and they're like, "Oh no, he's slow," I'll be like, "That's fine. Be the fastest one of them." You get out there and you win that track meet. I don't care if it's all toes. Get the fuck out there and race. I got no qualms with that community. Big hearts, bigger calves, can't lose, in my opinion. If my boy comes up to me and it's like, "Father, I have a dream. I would like to be the world's greatest women's volleyball player," I will say, "You beat these hoes. Bring home gold, you beautiful bitch." But it has changed how I look at things. Like, I didn't realize I was sitting on top of a precious natural resource. I feel like a Middle Eastern country on top of this oil field, dude. I've been freezing my loads myself. I've just been filling up the ice trays in my apartment, just like. If y'all thought oat milk was an effective non-dairy creamer for your cold brew, let me tell you, you've never accidentally tossed in a cum cube. That is a salty macchiato, my boy. But it gets the job done. I'm Joey Avery. Thank you guys so much. It means a lot that you were here. Thank you. I'll see you next time.